What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Master, getting back with another one favorite of the Phillies versus Atlanta Braves for game number 2 of the 4-game series. And the Phillies won last night in the first game of round 4, 19-3, 19-4, and the Cubs hit 4 homers in the game. So, we make Cubs control look bad. So, that. And they know that his third win. So tonight, pitching for the Phillies tonight, we have Ranger Suarez, and pitching for the Braves tonight, we Bryce Elder. So let's see if the Phillies can go off again, and I'm gonna see connection in the head one and stuff like that. So you know how that's gonna go, and yeah. So the Phillies come in game 77-57 on the season. The Braves come in game 61-73 on the season, and yeah, and it's gonna be a good one, y'all. So you know how that goes, you know. Here go the Braves start lineup. We got Jefferson Popeye, Matt Olson, Ronnie Cunningham, Ozzy Osbourne, Marcel Dean, and Michael Harris II, Sean Levy, Nacho Alvarez Jr., and Nick Allen. That's your Braves start lineup. So that's what's always happy Friday to you. So yeah, Jefferson Popeye coming back for the Braves, no Braves play no 8-0. Outside the first game, Williams Swords got a pitch to make Jefferson Ronnie Cousins 1-0. Williams Swords got a pitch to Jefferson Ronnie Cousins 1-0. Williams Swords got a pitch to Jefferson Ronnie Cousins strike 1-2-1. Williams Swords got a pitch to Jefferson the 5-1-2-2. Williams Swords got a pitch to Jefferson Williams Jefferson Popeye flies out to the second base and right side. Jefferson Williams down. Coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves, and the Braves players on base. One out, top of the first two. Williams was gonna pick it up. Williams was gonna pitch it bring back away for it. Right now, catch the ball's 1-0. And Williams was gonna pitch it back away for a swing and the miss. That strike one is a 1-1. And Williams was gonna pitch it bring back away for it. Right now, catch the ball 2 is a 2-1. And Williams was gonna pitch it bring back away for it. Right now, catch the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Williams was gonna pitch it bring back away for it. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Matt Olson will advance the first base for the field for the Braves. And Matt Olson singles on a fly ball to left fielder Max Kevin. Thank you, Max Kevin. Coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. No way, we got one play on first base, one out. Top of the first, team, Raiders Swords got a pitch in for Acuna Jr. Wait for it. He's swinging that with the 5-0, 0-1. Don't say that. And Raiders Swords got a pitch in for Acuna Jr. Wait for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-0, 0-2. Raiders Swords got a pitch in for Acuna Jr. Wait for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-2. And Raiders Swords in the pitch in for Acuna Jr. Wait for it. And the Ronald Acuna Jr. flies out to the center fielder Brandon Marsh, and Ronnie Cook Jr. down. And you can watch this game on Apple TV, which that's kind of stupid what they have on Apple TV. I don't understand it. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzy Osbourne coming next to bat for the Braves. We got one away from first base, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Braves Swords got a pitch in the Ozzy Osbourne. Swinging the Braves, not strike one is 0-1. And Braves Swords got a pitch to Ozzy Osbourne. Swinging up with right glass, goes all the way to the wall. And Ozzy Osbourne's running around first. Stop and saying, Ozzy Osbourne got a double. This is Ozzy Osbourne's 20th double on the 21st season on the short line drive to the left fielder Matt Kevin. And Matt Olsen rest of the base. Dave Matt taking rest of the play. And the Braves have Ozzy Osbourne on second base and Matt Olsen on third base. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Marcelo Zuna next to bat the Braves. We got Braves fans on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. The Braves Swords got a pitch coming from Marcelo. Go wait for it. Right now, Kevin Zuna, strike one is 0-1. What's up? What's up? Is that Skiard? Is that how you say it? The Braves Swords got another pitch coming from Marcelo. Go wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls 0-2. And Braves Swords got another pitch coming from Marcelo. Go wait for it. Right now, catching goes the balls of 1-2. One thing, Fiona's voice can. And Braves Swords got another pitch from Marcelo. Go wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls of 1-2. And Braves Swords got another pitch coming from Marcelo. Go wait for it. Right now, catching goes the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Ranger Swords and then pitch connect for Marcelo. Go wait for it. Right now, catching goes the ball 3 is a 3-2. That's a full count. And Ranger Swords and then pitch connect for Marcelo. Go wait for it. That ball's in the dirt. And that is ball 4. And Marcelo Zuna is walked and will advance to first base for the Braves. So the Braves have Marcelo Zuna on first base, Ozzy Osbourne on second base, and Matt Olson on third base. Bases loaded for the Braves. And the Ranger Swords, you walk your first bat of the game had to be Marcelo Zuna. Thank you, Ranger. And coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris second coming next to bat the Braves. Bases loaded for the Braves. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Ranger Swords got a pitch coming for you Mike who can wait for it. Right now, catching the strike one is 0-1. And Ranger Swords and then pitch coming for you Michael can wait for it. You swing it out, that's a 5 balls 0-2. Shout out to Tiffany watching the full lines. And Ranger Swords and then pitch coming for you Michael going for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball is a 1-2. And Ray Swords and then pitch me Mike Ray Boyd. You swing that one, that's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Ray Swords and then pitch me Mike Ray Boyd. Right that catch goes the ball 2 is a 2 and 2. And Ray Swords and then pitch me Mike Ray Boyd. Bell, you need to get out the stream. If you're gonna say something mean about me, you can hit the exit button and you can leave the stream right now. And Ray Swords and then pitch me Michael Ray Boyd. And Michael Harris the second flies out to the right fielder Nick Castellanos. And Michael Harris the second is out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, 3 outs for the Braves. So we never scored the game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies and they're gonna turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the first be Trey Turner, Kyle Swilman, and Bryce Harper. I'm not being mean. You came in the street and said, good Lord, so that's not being mean, though. I'm not being mean because what you wrote, though. Anyway, what's up, Star Wars? Star Wars Night Out in the building. Okay, well, that's where you at, but I'm in the United States, so, you know. You doing good? Yeah, I'm doing good. That's a positive ways for Jamaica. What you playing? I'm playing every show 25. Coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Bryce Harper got a base getting for Detroit. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch down. The strike one is on 1. And Bryce Harper going to pitch to Detroit. Ronnie catch the ball is on 1. And Bryce Harper going to pitch to Detroit. And Trey Turner grounds out to the second base. Ozzy Osbourne to the first base. And Matt Olson. And then Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner for 1. They're going to face someone. We got Trey Turner, Bryce Harper. Trey Turner, Cosmo, Bryce Harper, Alec Boone. Brandon Ross playing center field. Nick Castellanos, right field. Mascara playing left field. Bryson start and Weapon with strong catch. And that's your Phillies start right now. Coming up next, the rep of the Phillies got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swilman. MVP, MVP, MVP. No free pass on base. 1 out. Top of the bottom of the first, here we go. Bryce Elliott got a pitch, Swilman. Running cut to go strike. Running cut to go the balls 1 0. And Bryce Harper and Christian Sewell reliever, and Kyle Schwarber grounds out to the second base. Oswald to move to first base and balancing time. Kyle Schwarber was out. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 1. No, that's not the PlayStation 4. This is Nintendo Switch Lite. Yeah, this Nintendo Switch Lite, not the PlayStation 4 one. Yeah, and you need to go right for that one. And you go for that one. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have your 2-time MVP Bryce Harper against the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies versus Rays. 2 rounds, top of the first, bottom of the first, here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. The Bryce Harper got a pitch in for you, Bryce, great boy. The Bryce Harper asked for time on you, Bryce Harper got a pitch for you, so. The Bryce Harper got a pitch for you, Bryce, great boy. Running catch goes both for you. The Bryce Harper got a pitch for you, Bryce, great boy. The Bryce Harper grounds out to the pitch, and Bryce Harper is only in the pitch to the first baseman, rattles and stuff in the first dragon time, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper 0 for 1, and that's the year to the Phillies. So we still have scores, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the red. It's the Braves turn the red. Let's see the Braves turn the red, top of second. And the three Braves players, the red, top of second will be Sean Murphy, Nacho Alvarez Jr., and Nick Allen. What's up, Alvarez Dudley? What's up, Ryan Jared? Why are you saying 5 for him? What's up, David? Shout to not be watching Nick for 11 likes. I'm doing good, David. I'm doing good. Okay, I just completed my first week of work. So that's kind of good. The first week of work, going back is in the books, y'all. So now we get to go into September and get to start the next week, the second week of work, from the 2nd to the 5th. So that's going to be exciting. And then we get to start a full week from the 8th to the 12th. So that's going to be, next time we get paid more than I paid today for one. So we get paid again on the 12th. So that's going to be good. Here go responsibility. So, it's all going to go good, y'all. So coming with the bat for the Braves, we have Sean Murphy for the bat for the Braves, and Braves versus the Rays. 0 outs, top of second. Here we go. Braves Swords got a pitch there for you, Sean Gray for swinging the Rays, strike on 0-1. And Braves Swords and that pitch for Sean Gray for swinging down the 5 balls 0-2. And Braves Swords and that pitch for Sean Gray for Sean Murphy asked for a timeout, y'all. And Sean Murphy get right back in the bat box and some base room. And Braves Swords and that pitch for Sean Gray for right that catch goes the ball 1-2. And Ray Swords in the pitch for Sean Gray for he's swinging that one. That's the power balls of 1-2. Hey, we got some Whites matchup. The view name was 13 people, and it's 13 likes. So that's 7. Now we got done 11 people, but hey. And Ray Swords in the pitch going to be Sean Gray for Why not catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Ray Swords in the pitch going to be Sean Gray for Straight down goes right to the Braves. Goes all the way to goal. Sean Murphy running around first. Stop a second. Sean Murphy got a W. And this is Sean Murphy's 13th double on the 2020 season on the short line drive. Short line drive to left fielder and Vasquez. Vasquez again. Keep us in all these damn plays. I swear on everything. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Nacho Alvarez Jr. next to bat for the Braves. We got one big player on second base, 0 outs. Top of the second, here we go. William Swords and the pitch to bring Nacho going for a run that catch go to strike one is 0 and 1. And William Swords and the pitch to bring Nacho going for it. What's up, Rodney home? And Nacho Alvarez Jr. grounds out to the third base Alamo, who drew it to the first base and vice over in time. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. is out. What's up, Captain Policy? Have a great day. Thank you. What's up, Brent Madden? Coming up next to bat for the Braves, we got Nick Allen next to bat for the Braves. We got one big player on second base. One out, top of the second. Here we go. Braves one got a pitch for you, Allen, great boy. He swings it out and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Nick Allen advances to first base for the Braves. Nick Allen singles on a fly ball to the right fielder. Nick Castellanos and Sean Murphy advances to third base. So the Braves have Nick Allen on first base and Sean Murphy on third base. Braves to the corners now. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Jim Wilkinson from Fair connects the bat for the Braves. We got Braves players on first base and third base. One out, top of the second. Here we go. William Swords got a pitch skinner for Jim Wilkinson and wait for it. Right now catches the balls of 1 and 0. That's a Lowry and Aiden channel. And that's it. Wobbly, wiggly, wobbly, wiggly, wobbly. What's up? The radio Swords and the pitch skinner for Jim Wilkinson and wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1 and 1. And Ranger Swords and the pitch skinner for Jim Wilkinson and wait for it. He swung it out and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Jurgensen Propane will advance to first base for the Braves. And Jurgensen Propane singles on a ground ball to the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And Nick Allen advances to third base. So the Braves and Jurgensen Propane on first base, and Nick Allen's on third base. Braves score now. Well, the Braves scored a run, so the Braves have 1 run, the Phillies have 0 runs, and the Braves get the first one scored at the top of the second. Thanks to Sean Murphy. Now it's 1-0 Braves. Dang it, Ranger Swimmers. Dang it, Ranger. Why? So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. We got Braves players on first base and third base. 1 out. Top of the second, here we go. William Swords got a pitch he made. Ronald Catch goes the ball 1 0. William Swords and the pitch he made. Ronald Catch goes the ball 2 0. William Swords and the pitch he made. Ronald Catch goes the ball 3 is a 3 0. And William Swords and the pitch he made. Wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is a 3 and 1. And William Swords and the pitch he made. Wait for it. And Matt Olson asked for a timeout. Yo, and Matt Olson get right back in the back box, takes one base soon. Was it? And also, man. Yeah, no, for Phillies, yeah, because, hello, Phillies. I'm apologetic tonight. This is City Connect. This is a City Connect shirt, and I got the City Connect hat on. This is a movie gamer. And William Swords got another pitch there for you, man. Can wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul tip. That's a 3 and 2. That's a full count. What's that for your night? versus Jane Kid 430 NASCAR. And Wayne Swords got another pitch getting for you, Mac. Wait for it. And Madison grabs into a double play. Yes. Madison grabs into a double play to the pitcher, Wayne Swords. He threw it to the shortstop, Trey Turner. He threw it to the first base and vice off in time. The Rickson Pro fan is out at second base, but Madison's out at first base. Yes, we got double play roll. That's 3 outs for the Braves. So it's good. The Braves have 1 run. The Phillies have 0 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. Turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And now it's 1-0 Braves. And the 3 Philly Braves do at the bat at the bottom of the second will be Alec Boone, Brandon Marsh, and Nick Castellanos. And got you. You cut now. I ain't say no captain. I ain't say that. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Alec Boone for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Right side, we got the pitch for you. Alec away for Riley's catch goes to strike one is 0-1. And right side, we got the pitch for Alec away for Riley's catch goes to balls of 1-1. And right side, we got the pitch for Alec away for Riley's catch goes to strike two is a 1-2. And right side, we got another pitch getting for Alec away for it. We swing that one. That's a 5 balls of 1-2. The mechanics around what's up. And right side, they're going to pitch getting for Alec away for it. The Alec Boone lines out to the right fielder, Ronnie Clear Jr. And Alec Boone is out. Alec Boone, you 0 for 1. What's in Jalen Mocho? So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh, and it's the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Right side, they're going to pitch for you, Marsh, going for Riley's catch goes to strike one is 0-1. And right side, they're going to pitch for you, Marsh, going for it. Riley's catch goes to balls of 1-1. And right side, they're going to pitch for you, Marsh, going for it. Riley's catch goes to ball 2 is a 2-1. And right side, I got another pitch coming for Morris, ready for it. And Freddie Morris grounds out to the shortstop Nick Ellis, who threw to the first base and ran at the same time. And Freddie Morris is out. Freddie Morris, you 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos next to bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Nick does it. Nick does it. Nick does it. Right side, we got a pitch for Castellanos. Waiting for Riley catch goes the ball to 1-0. And right side, we got another pitch for Castellanos. Riley catch goes the ball to the 2-0. And right side, we got another pitch for Castellanos. Waiting for it. And Nick Castellanos grounds out to the third baseman. Nacho Alvarez Jr. due to the first base and Madison in time. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos 0 for 1. And that's 3 yards for the Phillies. So the Braves have 1-1. The Phillies have 0-1. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bat. Let's see the Braves moving to turn the bat at the top of the third. And it's still 1 of the Braves. And the 3 Braves players to the bat top of the third will be Ronald Clear Jr., Ozzie Osbourne, and Marcelo Zuna. What he said, so he said, what are we doing with Elder? It's Vice Elder. We can't even hit off of him. That is just terrible. The Braves didn't get help with Vice Elder. That's fine. Literally, what are we doing? So coming at the bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Clear Jr. to the bat for the Braves. The Braves play some Braves. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Braves swings got a pitch getting for Clear Jr. Wait for it. He swings that one, goes right to the grass. It was away to the wall. Ronnie Clear Jr. was on first, top of second. Ronnie Clear Jr. got a W. And this is the Ronnie Clear Jr.'s 11th double on the 21st season on the short run drive to the center field of Brandon Marsh. Yeah, but Brandon Marsh really, Rangers, oh my god. Rangers Sports is playing terrible tonight. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we got Ozzie Osbourne next to bat for the Braves. We got one way player on second base, 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Rangers Sports got a pitch over. We got Ozzie Osbourne. Right now, catch goes the balls are 1-0. And they ice the man 58. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And Rangers Sports got one error from the stat line. Run. Damn it. And Ray Swords and then pitch over Ozzie Osbourne. And Ozzie Osbourne flies out to the right field. And Nick Castellanos, Ozzie Osbourne is out. I'm not reading no Bible or anything. I got no book in my hand, so. Yeah, there's no book in my hand, so if I got no book in my hand, then, you know. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Marcelo Jr. next to bat for the Braves. We got one away for second base, 1 out, 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Braves scored and the pitch finish for Marcelo. The Braves boy, swinging that one's a foul to that's 0-1. And Braves scored and the pitch finish for Marcelo. The Braves boy, swinging and miss, and that strike two is 0-2. So here I got. And Braves scored and the pitch finish for Marcelo. The Braves boy. And Marcelo's in the X for timeout, yo. And Marcelo's in the right back in the back box, hit some more base runs. And John says go Bills. That's going to be so much stuff. I know, right? The Raiders was and then pitch for yourself, the Raiders. Right now, catch the gun was the rolls of 1 and 2. And Raiders was and then pitch for yourself, the Raiders. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 3. And Marcelo's is out. First strike of a Raiders one is 1K. Finally, well, you got a strike out. Finally. I got one because I'm like, this one will get MVP. That's the hardest thing one for John is. But I hope Caswell does get MVP award. I hope he gets it because he's playing exceptionally good for the Phillies this season. So, and I hope the Phillies organization does re-sign Caswell back next season because you know we're gonna need him. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris the second. Coming next to bat the Braves, got one break fan second base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Braves got a pitch, so Michael the wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. And Raiders was gonna pitch me right the way for it. Right now, catch those balls and 1-1. I know they gotta pay. They gotta give him. So they gotta get Castle a contract, man, so they can bring him back. And also, the Phillies should also bring back JT Realmuto as well. Bring JT back as well because you know that's the best catch you got. You know. And Raiders was and then pitching the boy Michael the way for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. But I want to say 2 Phillies players to bring back next season. Kyle Schwarber and JT Realmuto. And one Philly player should we should let walk. I said let Ranger Swords walk because Ranger Swords is not doing so well right now. And I think he needs to get off the team, but Schwarber and Realmuto need to come back. So and Ranger Swords and then pitch can you might be away for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Rays and Michael Harris, the second is out. Second strike up for Rays score is 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Rays. So it's for the Rays have 1-1. The Phillies have 0-1. Moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies will turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Phillies players take the bat at the bottom of the third will be Max Kevin, Bryson Stott, and Rafael Moshon. The only reason why, guys, I say Ray Short's gonna go because look what he did in this game. He got people on bases and stuff. Like, come on. And then the offense sold him. So yeah. Steve Holmes, how much money do you need to fix your team? Yeah, you need to go through that one. Because I don't read the mean comments, I just box them, y'all. There's no reason, you know. Is out. Right. So coming to bat for the Phillies, we have Max coming to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Right side got a pitch. Can everybody Max going right. Swinging the miss. That strike one is 0-1. And right side got another pitch. Can everybody Max going for swinging. That was the 5 was 0-2. And right side got another pitch for Max going for it. And Max Kevin asked for a timeout, yo, and Max Kevin by making the back to hit some of base on. And Bryce only got the pitch gonna play Max Kevin for it. Bryce catching those balls of 1 and 2. You know, that, and guys in the chat, you actually write some words, yo. And Bryce only got the pitch gonna play Max Kevin for it. Bryce catching those balls 2 is a 2 and 2. And Bryce only got the pitch gonna play Max Kevin for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2 and 2. And hopefully you a better life in Him. I already go to church and everything. Jesus, just one for Jesus. I go to church on Sunday, so I already got Jesus in me and Christ and everything. So and Vice only got another basement. Vice only got another basement for your mask away, boy. You swinging that one, that's another 5-1 still 2 and 2. And Vice only got another basement for your mask away, boy. Swinging the miss and that's strike 3. And Max comes out. Max comes when you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Thank you, yes, for the so. So coming up, so I'm just blocking out your comments, guys. If y'all say anything negative, I'm blocking your comments soon. Cause we're not having that tonight, yo. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stockton next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Bryson only got a pitch before he started waiting for it. Rodney's catching goes the balls 1-0. And Bryson only got a pitch he started. Rodney swinging down with the foul tip is 1-1. And Bryson only got a pitch he started waiting for Rodney's catching goes strike 2 1-2. And Bryson only got a pitch he started waiting for him. Bryson started asking for a timeout, yo. Bryson started rubbing the bat box into my baseball. And Bryson only got a pitch he started waiting for it. He's swinging down with the foul balls of 1 and 2. Don't call me bro. One for Jesus, don't call me bro. I'm a female. Don't ever call me bro. I'm not a man, I'm a woman, so get that right. Don't call me bro. And Bryce only got another pitch where he started ready for it. Rodney's catching goes the ball 2 is a 2 and 2. And Bryce only got another pitch before he started ready for it. Just for that, you getting timed out. You getting blocked for that because you don't call somebody bro. You don't call one of you don't call one of them. You swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Bryson Stott will advance to first base for the field. Bryson Stott got a hit. He's 1 for 1, yo. And Bryson Stott singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, Ronnie Coon Jr. And Bryson on the pitch starts up the round. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Rob Armstrong next to bat the Phillies. We got one Philly fan on first base, one out, bottom of the third. Here we go. And one Philly lane. And right side, got a pitch connect for Raphael Gray Boy. And Raphael Armstrong flies out to one field, Jurgensen from play. Raphael Armstrong out. Raphael Armstrong 0 for 1. Coming up next, to bat the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. We got one Philly fan on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Right side, got a pitch connect for Trey Gray Boy. He swinging that was a 5 was 0 and 1. Shout out to the 26 people watching the stream. They for the 21 likes. Right, so Trey Turner get in here, man. And Bryce Harper do a picture to his first baseman, Madelson, to make sure that Bryce is starting to get up the first base bag. They get to number 1 at first base. And took 0-2-89. I'm a female, so be respectful. And Bryce Harper got a basically for Trey Gray Boy. And Trey Turner pops out to the first baseman. Madelson foul territory, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner 0 for 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Braves have 1 run. The Phillies have 0-1. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see. So score the Braves have 1 run. The Phillies have 0-1. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Braves turn the bat. Let's see if the Braves can do with turn the bat at the top of the board. The 3 Braves get at the top of the board. Sean Murphy, Nacho Alvarez Jr., and Nick Allen. I'm coming to play-by-play, Ron. If you don't know what a live play-by-play is, if you don't know what you ever know what a Phillies live play-by-play is where people cover the game like a broadcaster. It's just like what they do on TV for like the NFL games. They gotta cover every game. They gotta cover the whole game from beginning to end. So what do you expect? Like you don't expect people to talk and stuff. So don't be coming up talking about somebody because that's how you do live broadcasting for sports games. You do talk and you talk about every down for an NFL game. You talk about every inning for the pitch for a baseball game, and then you do it for every corner for a baseball game. I mean a basketball game. So you can't tell people to be saying yappers and stuff. Yeah, but don't call me no yapper though. Get your hearing checked, cause you need to get your hearing checked. So don't be disrespectful to a female.
You did. I knew me.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Y'all can't be nice, guys. Be nice, guys. Be nice, guys. Cause you know. So come at the bat for the Braves. We have Summer. We can the bat for the Braves. No way plays on base. 0 top the 4. Here we go. Braves score's got a pitch in the pitch. Showing the Braves for running catching out the balls with a new. Braves swinging the pitch. Showing sweet at 5-0-1-1. Summer we got the Braves swinging the pitch. Showing running catching out the ball 2-2-1. Braves swinging the pitch. Showing running catching out strike 2 to 2-2. Braves swinging the pitch. Showing waiting for it. Summer he grounds out to the shortstop. Trey turning to the first base and right off in time. And Summer be down. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Nacho Alvarez Jr. next to bat for the Braves. Got one break pair first base, one out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Braves swings at the pitch, Nacho and swing at the 5-0-1. Braves swings at the pitch, Nacho. Running catch goes the balls 1-1. Braves swings at the pitch, Nacho swings at the 5-1-2. The Braves swings at the pitch, Nacho. Running catch goes the ball 2-2-2. Braves swings at the pitch, Nacho. The Braves swing there, go right to the grass, and that's a single. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. will reach the first base for the Braves. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. singles on a 5-0 to the shortstop Trey Jones, deflected by the left fielder Max Kevin. Dang it, Trey! Dang it, Max Kevin! And coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Nick Evans coming next to bat for the Braves. Got one base fan first base, one out. Top of the fourth, here we go. Braves scores at the pitch, getting for Evans. You wait for his swing at the 5-0-1. Braves scores at the pitch for Evans. You wait for him. Runner catch goes the ball 1-1. I did not say that, so you know you didn't get that right. What's up, Mike Green? I'm coming to Phillies game, yo. So that's what I'm doing, yo. And Ray swung at the pitch, getting for ready for it. You swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Allen will race the first base for the Braves. And Nick Allen singles on the line drive to the center fielder, Braves Morris. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. race second base. So the Braves have Nick Allen on first base and Nacho Alvarez Jr. on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Drake Sincopair next to the bat for the Braves. We got Braves players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Braves scores, got a pitch, getting for you. Jorgen single way forward. And Drake Sincopair grabs it to another double play. And we're going to Braves grabs it to a double play to the third base with elbow to the second base and Bryce inside to the first base and Bryce over. Nick Allen's out at second base and Jorgen Sincopair is out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. Since the Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 0. Moving on to the bottom of the pool, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn to bat. The series the Phillies will turn to bat at the bottom of the pool. And the 3 Philly players you have to bat at the bottom of the pool be Kyle Swilman, Bryce Harper, and Allen Boone. Kyle Swilman was 0 for 1, Bryce Harper was 0 for 1, and Allen Boone was 0 for 1. Everybody wants to know what challenge. I know, Buddy Rose, you're a Braves fan. I figured that. Yeah, you need to go too, because you know. Anyway, foundation, I am beautiful. My mom says I'm beautiful. Even my girlfriend name calls me gorgeous. So don't even try to hate. Don't try to hate right now. Mhm. Shout out to the 21 people watching Seeing. Thanks to the 21 people watching Seeing 20 Ways. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swin, MVP, MVP, MVP. No play pairs or ways. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Right side of the pitch, base swing, running catch, good balls on him. Right side of the pitch, swing, running catch, good ball to 2-0. Right side of the pitch, swing, running catch, good ball to 3-0. The right side of the pitch, swing, running catch, good strike one is a 3-1. There you go for no zone. That is ball four, and Castle is ball to advance the first base for the Phillies. And Castle got this Castle's first ball of the game. Coming next to bat the Phillies, got your 290 feet right side against the bat the Phillies. No Phillies get 1 feet fan first base. 0 outs, top of the fourth. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Right side of the pitch, Royce Wade Bowen. He's swinging that one, go right into the grass. That's a single. And right side will advance the first base for the Phillies. And right side got a hit. Right side got a hit. He's 1 for 2, young. And right side was singles on the soft ground ball to the third base and Nacho Alvarez Jr. and Castle in second base. So the Phillies have right side on first base and Castle on second base. On the next about the Phillies, got Alabama. Next about the Phillies, got Favors on first base and second base. 0 outs. Top of the bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Right side looking at the pitch for Alec. Running catch goes balls with him. Right side looking at the pitch for Alec. Away from Alabama. Flies out to the right fielder. Ronald Jr. and Alabama's out. Alabama, you 0 for 2. So coming next to the Phillies, you got Bernie Marsh. Next to the Phillies, you got Favors on first base and second base. Went out. Top of the bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Right side looking at the pitch for you Morris. You ready for it? He's swinging that with a 5-on-1. And right side of the pitch, he's swinging that one, go right to the grass, and that's a single. And Brady Morris will advance the first base for the Phillies. And Brady Morris got a hit. Brady Morris is 1 for 2, yo. And Brady Morris singles on line drive to the right field, and Ronnie Cleveland Jr. And right side on second base. So the Phillies have Brady Morris on first base and right side on second base. And the Phillies scored a run, so it's good. The Braves have 1-1. The Phillies have 1-1. Tie base with England, and the Phillies get the first run score on the bottom of the board. Thanks to Kyle Swin. Game's all tied up. Game's on tied up. Yeah, game's on tied up, y'all. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos next about the Phillies. We got Philly fans on first base and second base. One out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. And right side, got the pitch, getting running Castellanos running, swinging at the foul zone one. Then right side, got the pitch, Castellanos swinging down with the foul to the zone two. Right side, got the pitch, Castellanos going for it, swinging down with the foul zone two. And the pitcher right side for the Atlanta Braves steps on the mound. And right side, got the pitch, getting for Castellanos going for it. Riley's catch goes balls to 1-2. Don't call me wrong. I do brush my teeth, yo. I brush my teeth in the morning and at night, so. And it's about busy, yo. And right side, got another pitch, getting for Castellanos going for it. Riley's catch goes to ball two. It's a 2-2. And right side, got another pitch, getting for Castellanos going for it. Riley's catch goes to ball three. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. And right side, got another pitch, getting for Castellanos going for it. You swing at that one. That's a foul tip. That's a 3-2. That's a, no. The right side, got another pitch, getting for Castellanos going for it. And Nick Castellanos strikes out on the foul too. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you're over 2 with your second strikeout. And Nick Castellanos, you're over 2 with your first strikeout. What's up for you first, Billy? So coming up next to bat the Phillies, coming next to bat the Phillies, we have Max Kemper next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly fans on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Right side, got a pitch in for you, Max going for it. Riley's catch goes as a ball is a 1-0. And right side, got another pitch in for you, Max going for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And the pitcher right side stepped on the mound yet again. And vice versa, got another pitch in for you, Max going for it. Riley's catch goes the ball two is a 2-1. And right side, got another pitch in for you, Max going for it. And Max Cover asks for a timeout, yo, and Max Cover get right back and right back 61 base rules. And Bryce Elder got the pitch, get it for your mask, and board. If I need to swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2 and 2. If you go read the bio, if you go read my bio section, it will tell you exactly what this channel is about. If you go read the bio, if you go read my bio section, it will tell you exactly what this channel is about. What you gotta do is click on the bio section tab, and it will tell you exactly what the channel is about. And Vice Elder got another pitch, get it for your mask, and board. Yeah, just click on my about section. It will tell you everything about what the channel's about and everything. So that way you can get to know what the channel's about. Since you just your first time here, good thing, good at thing. And Max Kevin flies out to one field, Jerry Wilkinson from field, and Max Kevin was down. Max Kevin, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. And you straight Bernie Marsh and Bryce Harper on second on base. And that's 3-0 to the Phillies. So the score, the Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 1-1, tie race game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bat. Let's see what the Braves can do. They'll turn the bat at the top of the fifth. And the 3 Braves players to the bat top of the fifth will be Matt Olson, Ronnie Cleary Jr., and Ozzie Osbourne. That's the end of it. Is that good? Is that Joe? You really said good game so far? What's up, Janelle? What's up? Oh, better yesterday, yeah. No, yesterday game was good for the Phillies, though, because we won yesterday. So the Phillies did good yesterday, so dropped 19 runs in the Braves' head. The Braves only let the Braves to 4 runs, which is good, though. So anybody in here who's a Braves fan, I feel bad for your team right now, because, I feel bad for your team yesterday because that was terrible for y'all. Now the game's tied at 1, so anybody can take the lead in this next inning, so, you know. I can't stay when I will watch Georgia Tech versus Colorado college football game. So coming up the bat for the Braves. We have Madeline to the bat for the Braves. No Braves players on base. 0 else. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Braves is still pitching, y'all. And Braves in the pitch. Get Braves back. Braves running catch goes. The ball is 1-0. Braves in the pitch. Running catch goes. The ball 2-2. Braves in the pitch. Braves swinging down with the 5 balls, a 2 and 1. Anyways, you're a Braves fan. I figured that you like in Atlanta sports, so nice. And Braves in the pitch. Great forward. Right now catch goes. The ball 3 is a 3 and 1. And Raiders in the pitch can make a way for it. He swings that one, goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Meadows will base the first base for the Braves. And Meadows and singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Brandon Morris. Every time Brandon Morris keeps on messing up the play. You try to be back at halftime and go Phillies. Oh, you're a Phillies fan. So why are you watching Georgia Tech versus Colorado college football game? Like, seriously, you gonna watch Georgia Tech, really your team from Georgia? Like, are you serious right there? And coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronnie Cooper Jr. next to bat the Braves. We got one Braves playing on first base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Braves scored in the pitch for Cooper Jr. Great for it. He's swinging that was the foul, was 0-1. And Braves scored in the pitch for Cooper Jr. Great for it. He's swinging that was the foul, was 0-2. And Braves scored in the pitch for Cooper Jr. Great for it. Right now, catcher goes the balls of 1-2. The Rays scored and then pitch getting for your clear G, great boy. Right now, catcher goes the ball 2-2. Shout out to 14 people watching the 21 likes. And Rays scored and then pitch getting for your clear G, great boy. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls at 2-2. What's up, 2_2_I_Dodge773. What's up, man? The Rays scored and then pitch getting for your clear G, great boy. And Ronald Acuna Jr. flies out to left fielder Max Kepler, and Ronald Acuna Jr. is out. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzy Osbourne next to bat for the Braves. We have one Braves playing on first base. One out on top of the fifth. Here we go. Braves scores, the other pitch coming for Ozzy, great boy. Swing in the mids, not strike one is 0-1. What's up, Doug Volume? And Braves scores, and then pitch coming for Ozzy, great boy. He swinging that one is a 5 balls 0-2. And Braves scores, and then pitch coming for Ozzy, great boy. That ball's in the dirt. That's the balls of 1-2. We got 30 likes on the street, guys. That's what's up. The Rays scored and then pitch coming for Ozzy, great boy. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2. It's a 2-2. The Rays scored and then pitch coming for Ozzy, great boy. Right now, catcher goes the ball 3. It's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Rays scored and then pitch coming for Ozzy, great boy. And Ozzy Osbourne X for Tyler Yo. And Ozzy Osbourne get right back in the bat box, hit some more baseballs. And Rays scored and then pitch coming for you, Ozzy, great boy. His swinging arrow goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Ozzy Osbourne reverses to first base for the Braves. And Ozzy Osbourne singles on the ground ball to the center field of Brandon Morris and battles to the base of third base. So the Braves have Ozzy Osbourne on first base, And then Matt Olson on third base, fades at the corners now. There's a Rob visit. I talked to Ranger, my comment earlier. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Marcelo Zuni next to bat for the Braves. We got Braves on first base and third base. One out, top of fifth. Here we go. Braves scores and a pitch getting for Marcelo Zuni. Right now, catch go. The strike was 0-1. And Braves scores and a pitch getting for you. Marcelo Zuni. Right now, catch go. The balls were 1-1. And Braves scores and a pitch for Marcelo Zuni. And Marcelo Zuni lodged into a double play, yes. Marcelo Zuni lodged into a double play to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos, to the catcher, Rafael Machon, and Matt Olson's out at home plate. And that's 3 runs for the Braves. Let's go. The Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 1-1, tie Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen. And we go to the 5 pick, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies are doing. Turn the bat at the 5 pick. The 3 Philly Braves do the bat at the 5 pick. We Bryson Stott, Rafael Machon, and Trey Turner. Bryson Stott is 1-for-1. Rafael Machon is 1-for-1. And Trey Turner is 0-for-2. Hey, what do you do on this channel? We go. If you want to know everything about this channel, go click on the About section tab, and it will tell you everything about the channel what I do. So. Right. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base, 0 bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Bryson got the pitch winner for your Stott, great board. Bryson Scott's going to strike one is 0-1. And Bryson got the pitch for your Stott, great board. Swinging the miss, and that strike two is 0-2. And Bryson got the pitch for your Stott, great board. And Bryson Stott extra time on you. Bryson Stott get right in the red, just one big room. And Bryson got the pitch winner for your Stott, great board. And Bryson Stott grounds out to the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. to the first base and Madison in time. Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you 1-for-2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have left fielder showing against the Phillies. No playing fans on base. Well, now developing the fifth. Here we go. Right side of the other pitch, going to play Robbie Young, ready for it. Right catch going to strike one is 0 and 1. And right side of the other pitch, we Robbie Young, ready for it. He's swinging that one. It's a 5 balls 0 and 2. And Robbie Young, and right side of the other pitch, going to play Robbie Young, ready for it. And Robbie was showing grounds out to the first base, and Valentine really hit first to the pitcher. Right side, who's setting the first base back in time. And Robbie was showing his out. Robbie was showing you 0 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No play bears and Rays. 2 outs, batting the fifth. Here we go. Right side of the other pitch, going to play Trey, great boy. Right these guys goes the balls 1 and 0. And right side of the other pitch, going to play Trey, great boy. Right these guys goes the ball 2 is a 2 and 0. And right side of the other pitch, going to play Trey, great boy. Next to the comment, final balls. And Trey Turner reaches on the throw there by the third base and Nacho Edwards Jr. And Trey Turner raises second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swan, MVP, MVP, MVP. You know, going to be fair, second base, 2 outs, bottom of the pit, here we go. Right side, we got a pitch in the base forward, great for it. Finally catching those balls 1 and 0. And right side, we got another pitch in the base forward, great for it. Finally catching those balls 2 is a 2 and 0. And right side, we got another pitch in the base forward, great for it. Finally catching those balls 2 is a 2 and 1. Right catch gonna strike one is a 2 and 1. The right side gonna pitch face forward, great for it. Right catch goes ball 3 is a 3 and 1. And right side gonna pitch gonna be forward, great for it. He's swinging that one, that's a foul 2, that's a 3 and 2, that's a full count. And right side gonna pitch gonna be forward, great for it. And Kyle Swan asks for a time yo, and Kyle Swan get right back to the mailbox, he's on base zones. And right side gonna pitch gonna be forward, great for it. He's swinging down, that's a 5 balls, a 3 and 2. And right side gonna pitch gonna be forward, great for it. And Castle replies out to the shortstop Nick Evans, and Castle was down. Castro, you 0 for 2. Castro, you 0 for 2. You straight Trey Turner on second base. That's the other to the Phillies. So we scored. The Braves have 1-1. The Phillies have 1-1. Top of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. Is the Braves turn the red? Let's see the Braves need to turn the red top of the 6th. And the 3 Braves plays the red top of the 6th will be Michael Harris second, Sean Murphy, and Nacho Alvarez Jr. So pitch to the Phillies. So Ray Swords is down pitching for the day. Come to pitch for the Phillies will be David Robinson's son. Ray Swords had taken out the game. Ray Swords pitching bad tonight. So Ray Swords is 5 innings pitched, 10 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 0 runs, and a 3.02 ERA. Coming at the bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris the second from the bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. David Robinson's top of the 6th. Here we go. David Robinson's son got a pitch, getting away Michael Ray for a swing in the miss. That strike one's 0-1. And David Robinson's son got a pitch, Michael Ray for a running catch, go to strike 2 is 0-2. And David Robinson's son got a pitch, Michael Ray for it. He swinging down with the 5 balls is 0-2. And David Robinson second to the pitch, Michael Ray for it. Swinging the miss, not strike 3. Michael Harris the second is out. First strike up for David Robinson son, 1 K. Really, when you had Star Wars, because Star Wars, you didn't even say nothing the whole time of the stream. You was just quiet the whole time. And then, would you rather be a samurai cowboy or a knight? I would be a knight. A knight's better. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Sean Murphy next to bat for the Braves. The Braves pass on base, 1 out, top of the 6th. Here we go. David Robinson's son gonna pitch me, showing around the catch goes the ball to 1 out. David Robinson's son gonna pitch me, showing around the catch goes the ball to the 2 out. Yeah, Sterling would say, "Come on, Robinson, son." Yeah, and I speak English as well, so. And David Robinson's son got another pitch in the break, showing great forward. And Sean Murphy flies out to the right field of Nick Castellanos, and Sean Murphy's out. Class Edits 23. Nice. They speak English, so. And then we all speak English in this chat here, unless you come from another country that speaks a different language, and that makes a whole lot of sense. But then so coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Nacho Alvarez Jr. connects the bat for the Braves. We got no Braves on base, 2 outs, top of the 6. Here we go. David Robinson son got the pitch in for Nacho, get ready for it. Run that catch goes balls a 1-0. And David Robinson son got the pitch in for Nacho, get ready for it. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. grounds out to the second baseman, Bryson Stott, to do it to the first baseman, Bryce Harper in time. And Nacho Alvarez Jr. is out. And that's the else for the Braves. So the score, the Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 1-1. And then tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the 6, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies are able to turn the bat at the bottom of the 6. And the 3 Philly players do get the bat at the bottom of the 6 will be Bryce Harper, Alabama, and Brandon Marsh. Bryce Harper is 1 for 2. Alabama was 0 for 2. And Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2 with RBI. So it's a good mention by David Robinson's son. Yeah. The Phillies need to do is get people on base and score some more runs because we need to get past one. We need to take the lead right now. The game's still tied at 1. So, the Phillies need to take the lead here and get people on base, score some runs so you can take the lead at least. Because, we stuck at 1, the tie game at 1 is just kind of like, boring. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got your 2-time MVP, Bryce Harper, the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base, 0 outs, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Bryce Harper got a pitch in Bryce. Ronnie catch goes the ball 1-0. Bryce Harper got a pitch Bryce. Ronnie catch goes the ball 2-0. Bryce Harper got a pitch Bryce. Willie Boy. Bryce Harper grounds out to the first base and Meadows and on the hand to the pitcher. Bryce Harper is stuck in the first base back in time. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 1 for 3. Yeah, the icing took it. The window's open. I got the window open. That's why you can hear me. And coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bogue next to the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Right side got a pitch for you. Alec Bogue. Alec Bogue flies out sharply to the center fielder. Michael Harris second. Alec Bogue was out. Alec Bogue, you 0 for 3. You talking about favorite ice cream flavors? I like vanilla. And coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh against the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6. Here we go. Bryce Harper got a pitch in there for Morris. Ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the balls 1-0. And Bryce Harper got that pitch for Morris. Ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2. The 2-0. Superman, Ryan, what's up? And Vice Only on the pitch, getting very more screen board. Ronnie's cousin goes of all threes, a 3-0. Yeah, that's crazy. You my girlfriend likes vanilla, but she said Ray Penn's vanilla. I was like, oh, we got that in common right there. Because with me, you would like to say ice cream, that just says a whole lot about us, you know? And Vice Only on the pitch, getting very more screen board. And that is Baltimore. And Brandon Marsh is Walter against the first base for the Bears. This is Brandon Marsh's first ball of the game. What's my favorite color, Clash? My favorite color is pink, so I like the color pink. So coming up next, we have the Phillies. We got Nick Young against the Phillies. We got one big man on first base, 2 hours, bottom of 6. Nick Dustin, Nick Dustin, Nick Dustin. And Vice Only going to pitch over to his first base and Reynolds to make sure that Brandon Marsh got the first base right. Pitch to number 1 at first base. And Vice Only going to pitch to number 4. Young's really going. And she, Tony, that was disrespectful what you just said. You don't talk about how the way somebody's face was when they won. Don't ever do that. And Nick Young goes into a force out to the third base and Natural Wayne Jr. to the second base and Ozzy Osbourne. And Brandon Marsh is out at second base, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going, the Braves have 1-1, the Phillies have 1-1, tie base with ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the 6th inning, gentlemen. We're on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Braves turn the red. Let's see the Braves need to turn the red at the top of 7. The 3 Braves plays in the red at the top of 7 will be Nick Allen, Jerickson from Bear, and Matt Olson. You are very mean, because you just said right here, what happened to your face, I feel bad. See, yeah, that is mean. That is mean right there. You don't write that. You don't write stuff like that. You don't write stuff like that. That's mean, though. You don't ask somebody, don't ask like that. That's not something you ask somebody. What happened to their face? I could say, now I would say, well, she was telling you, what happened to your face then? Yeah, what happened to your face? Don't talk about my face like that. Don't be mean. You come to somebody's scene the first time, you wanna talk about their face like that. That's not nice to say that. I accept the apology, but that's not how you talk to somebody like that. Yeah, you don't do that, though. You gotta respect the host for once. And how's that mean? Yeah, but that is mean, because I take that offensive. Like, you don't talk about somebody's face, though. You don't ever ask somebody what was wrong with their face, Right, you don't ever say that was someone's my face, so you just hate somebody who's different than you. That was P.I. was yeah, that is being mean though. You never being this way and never say anything that was wrong with it. So you pretty much no. I read what the comments said. So no, that's not no curiosity. Don't curiosity on that. Cause I take that offensive though. So you never say nothing. You never say something wrong with my face. You don't ever ask that question. Cause if you don't like the way somebody was born and stuff, the way they were born and stuff, then you shouldn't be in the stream then. Cause it's offensive though. I take that as offensive though. Yeah, cause that is being mean. Cause you don't ever ask somebody that question though. No, cause you said what's wrong when you put the word what's wrong with your face, what's wrong with your face. That is saying mean though. Because that instead of somebody you saying what's wrong with their face, that means you trying to say like, oh when you use the word wrong, that means like you don't use the word wrong in the sentence. Say what's wrong with your face. Like you trying to say like the person's face is not good looking or anything. But when you say what's wrong with it, that means you saying there's a problem with some. You saying there's a problem with my face. That's what it is when you say what's wrong with your face. That's what you saying. Yeah, because you don't ever say it about somebody anyway. If you can't be nice about it, then you need to go somewhere. See, I got Elvis in the building. Elvis don't play that shit when it comes to me. Elvis don't like that. Elvis don't like when somebody talks bad about me. He don't like that. Elvis don't like that. I know I said sorry to you on the story. Not talking about you. I'm talking about the other. I'm talking about the person that Elvis down time. Time down. That person was like trying to defend you and all that stuff, but they shouldn't mind their own business because it had nothing to do with them anyway. So coming at the bat for the pitching change for the Phillies. Dave Robinson is pitching tonight for the Phillies and Restaurant. So best up to veteran Rudy will pitch in for Nick Allen. So veteran Rudy comes to bat for the Braves. No Braves plays on Braves. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Restaurant going to pitch early. Running catch goes strike to 1. Restaurant going to pitch early swing to 5-1-2. Restaurant going to pitch early and Valley flies out to the right field. Nick Castellanos. The veteran Rudy's out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we had Jerry Stephen from players. Next to bat for the Braves. No Braves players on base. 1 out. Top of the 7. Here we go. And Vasco going to pitch getting Blue Jackson ready for Jackson from player pops out to the second base and Bryson Stein. Jackson from players out. The color next to bat for the Braves, we have Allison next to bat for the Braves. We got 1 base player first base. 2 outs. Top of 7. Here we go. Vasco going to pitch getting for you also ready for running catch go to ball 1 out. And Vasco going to pitch you also ready for it. And swinging that go right into the grass, and that's a single. And Valenson will make the first base for the Braves. Valenson singles on line drive to the center field of Brandon Morris. Okay, he doesn't know his running business night. How we going to understand no cigarettes for me though? Yep, no cigarettes for Elvis. And that was at the bar, y'all. Elvis having Friday night drinking, y'all. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Cruz Jr. next to bat for the Braves. We have 1 base fan first base, 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Matt Strong got a base in the Royal Cruz Jr. Great boy. We swing it down. That's a 5-0-1. My favorite Phillies player in Clash that is, I got 2 favorite Phillies players. My 2 favorite Phillies players are Bryce Harper, that's number 1 MV3, and then my second favorite player is Wager Suarez, number 55. So, and Matt Strong in the pitch for you, including away for running catch goes balls 1-1. The Wager Suarez in the pitch Matt Strong in the pitch getting for you, including away for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-2-1. Yeah, we're staying on the grind. It's still raining. It's a thing it's waving. I don't know what's working. Plus, one money from here. Yeah, it was a like and sky y'all please. Yeah, do for me, yo. Have a sister. So coming up next, Red Strong and then pitch getting for you, because you're ready for it. Right now, catch goes to ball 3. It's a 3-1. Since Elvis is out tonight, guys, we can't play the game that we did yesterday with Elvis because he's out tonight, so and Red Strong and then pitch for you, including ready for that is ball 4. And Ronnie Cruz Jr. is ball 3 base, the first base for the Braves. Waiting on Red Strong, looking first bat of the game after Ronnie Cruz Jr. And the Braves got Ronnie Cruz Jr. on first base and Madison on second base. We stay down for fucking Elvis. Well, you by yourself, Elvis, or you with you by yourself, or you with your girlfriend Keisha, where you with your friends though? And okay, so you want to do 80 likes? And Master and coming next to the Braves, we have Ozzy Osbourne next to the Braves. We have Braves players on first base and second base. 2 outs. Top of the 7, here we go. Master on the pitch for Ozzy Osbourne. And Ozzy Osbourne flies out to the left field and Max Kevin. And Ozzy Osbourne is down. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. And scoring the Braves have 1-1. The Phillies have 1-1. Top Michigan League Gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen, is the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies return the bat at the bottom of the 7. The 3 Phillies players to the bat at the bottom of the 7 will be Max Kevin, Bryson Stott, and Rafael Michon. Max Kevin's over 2 with a strikeout. Bryson Stott's 1-2, and Rafael Michon's over 2. Oh, really? Keisha's coming? Oh, nice. We're here for to entertain the folks. Okay, well, since you're not home, then what he said? He said, West Philly West, what's the score? Look at the pink comment, bro. West Philly West, you don't have to ask me because the pink comment tells you the score of the game, so. And I said, oh, yeah, the best announcer. Here, see, even Elvis say that. Shout out to Elvis one time. Here we go, guys. That's why, yeah, that's why when Elvis comes around, the stream be interesting because we had Star Wars in here, and now we got Elvis in here, so. We had the Star Wars in here, y'all. Star Wars was over here. Mike Green was in here. Now we got Elvis P.I. in here. All we missing is Wish Nights, and he's not even nowhere to be found. So, you know. Hey, do you have a Friday night jersey for the Phillies? I don't have a Philly City Connect jersey. I don't have one. I'm trying to look for one, the Bryce Harper one, but I couldn't find it. So, I got the Phillies Connect shirt. I got a shirt, so that's even better. May not have a jersey because you know. I was trying to look for that at the Valley House and couldn't even find the Bryce Harper one, so I saw the other ones from the other players, but I didn't see the Bryce Harper one, so I'm at the bat for the Phillies. We have Max Killings in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, 5 and 7. Here we go. Bryce Harper got a pitch going to play Max Killings. Rodney's catch goes to Bulls with 1-0. I have the Bryce Harper's home jersey. The pinstripe one, which is the white, is the white shirt. It's a jersey where it has, it's white with red stripes on it. If I don't have to see Connect one, it goes the same colors as hat. And Bryce Harper gonna pitch me Max Greenwood. Running catch goes ball to 2-0. And Bryce Harper gonna pitch me Max Greenwood. Running catch goes swinging the strike one is a 2-1. And Bryce Harper gonna pitch me Max Greenwood. Max Greenwood for time you know Max Greenwood to the base one. And Bryce Harper gonna pitch me Max and Max Greenwood runs out to the pitcher. Bryce Harper gonna hit first to the first base and Matt Olson stepping the first base back in time. And Max comes out. Max gonna be 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. You got a very nice jersey. It's a shirt. Yeah, this is a shirt. Yeah, I don't have the jersey itself, so. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock next to bat the Phillies. The Phillies Bears and Rays 1 out. 5 and 7. Here we go. Bryson got a pitch in the base stock. Ready for Bryson catch goes the balls 1-0. Yeah, I don't have a jersey, like the actual jersey with Bryce Harper's name and number on the back. I don't have that one. If I had one, I don't have that one because you know. And Bryce Harper got another pitch in the base stock. Ready for it. Riley's catch goes the straight one is a 1-1. And Bryce Harper got another pitch in the base stock. Ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls, a 1-2. 19-1 last night. 1. Are we going to win? I don't know. You ain't having 1, which is starting to get annoying, like you know. And Bryce Harper got another pitch in the base stock. Ready for it. Riley's catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Bryce Harper got another pitch in stock. Ready for it. You swing that was a 5 balls, a 2-2. And Bryce Harper got another pitch in stock. Ready for it. And Bryce Stott flies out to the center field. And Michael Harris second. And Bryce Stott's out. Bryce Stott, you 1 for 3. What's your favorite football team in the NFL? My favorite football team in the NFL is the Philadelphia Eagles. Actually, Super Bowl chance the Philadelphia Eagles. Let me put that right there and say it right there. Is it? How Naomi's doing? She's doing okay. My girlfriend Naomi's doing fine. I talked to her today when I on the phone. She's doing okay. So she just, she's doing fine. She just scheduled her appointment to get her urologist thing because she has like a low bladder control thing. And then she just talked to our director of our program place, Special Friends on Sanji. And Sanji told Sanji that she needs some adult diapers and stuff for her loose bladder control thing. And they said they do have them. So when Naomi goes to program on Tuesday, she'll get to get some adult diapers from Sanji, and then she's gonna go to the bathroom and put them on because that way she's gonna make a mess of herself. So yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Rafael Machon against the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats and Rays. 2 hours, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Right side got the pitch getting for you. Rafael running swinging at the 5-0-1. And right side got the pitch. Rafael running swinging at the 5-0-1-2. And right side got the pitch. Rafael going for running catch goes balls 1 and 2. And right side got the pitch. Rafael going for a swing and the Rays not strike 3. And Rafael Machon is out. Everyone's showing you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's good. The Phillies have 1-1. The Braves have 1-1. Tie race with ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves on the red. Let's take the Braves and we're turn the red at the top of the 8th. The 3 Braves players in the red, top of the 8th. Ruben Sellers in there. Michael Harris in second. And Sean Murphy. And so is it, why can't we hit other? Not even the Braves players can hit us too. The Braves players been hitting us, but the Braves players couldn't even score another one either. I mean, the Braves players can hit off our relievers and stuff, but they get on base, but then we still get them out anyway. So you know. I mean, you have the whole game go for 7 innings. The game goes for 7 innings, and the game's still tied at 1. And both teams can't even get people on base, but they can't drop them in. That's saying something like that. What's my favorite NBA team? My favorite NBA team would have to be the Philadelphia 76ers. I know you're going to laugh at that saying, oh, yeah, the Sixers can't win the next 10 NBA Finals. Yeah. And the Sixers do great without you. And Joel reached the problem. We can't get to the NBA Finals because you can't stay healthy and you stay on and get on the court. Yeah, that's another problem right there. We got them right when we want them. Yeah, but both teams are stuck at 1, so this game's not getting better as it is. So Star Wars, Elvis, guess what, Elvis? Guess what, Elvis? The Phillies and Cowboys game is next Thursday, Elvis, 8:20 p.m. I hope, Elvis, you go into that game, though. Elvis, I hope you know you're going to the Eagles and Cowboys game next Thursday with your friends. You're going to be tugging, and then you're going to be in the stadium drinking drunk as hell with your friends. I know that's happening. That's 8:20, man. That's going to be that's the first game of the regular season. It's going to be crazy next Thursday, yo. But it's not in Philadelphia. In South Philly, it's going to be crazy. Because it's going to be the Eagles' first game of the season. Kick it off, and it's going to be one of those days where, it's going to be nuts. Thursday night, it's going to be something. Thursday night football, Eagles and Cowboys, yep. Yeah, cause that's going to be one of those games where it's going to be winning. And also, and guess what? I was watching James, the Eagles cheerleader, and he was at the Eagles stadium looking at your field, and he video recorded the Philadelphia Eagles World Series banner, like that's high up in the rafters, like on the top where they have all the banners at. They have it up there, and he was recording it, and the banner has like a covering over it. They had a covering over the World Series over the World Champs banner for the Eagles. They got it covered up. They're not gonna reveal that banner until Thursday night, until next Thursday. So I was like, oh, they got a new banner up there, so that tells you right there we all get to see it on TV when they pull that damn curtain down. So you know what that means. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Matt Stone gonna pitch tonight, gonna pitch for the Phillies. We have Ryan Kirkland. We come at the bat for the Braves. We have Michael Harris the second coming. So So we got Minnesota doing the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays some Braves. 0. Top of the 8. Here we go. Alright, trying to get a pitch get in for you. Minnesota waiting for a strike. Running catch good ball 1-0. And right quick in the pitch, Minnesota waiting for Minnesota getting pops out to the second base and Bryce start. And Minnesota's in the zone. Coming up next, the bat for the Braves. We have Michael here in the second. Coming next, the bat for the Braves. The Braves play some Braves. 1-0. Bottom top of the 8. Here we go. Right quick in the pitch, Michael. Running catch good ball 1-0. Right quick in the pitch, Michael. Running catch good strike 1-1. And right quick in the pitch, Michael. Swinging at the foul with 1-2. And right quick in the pitch, Michael. Running catch good ball 2 to 2-2. And the right quick in the pitch, Michael. Wait for you swinging that one's a foul ball to 2-2. And I was going to watch Baylor. I see that coming from him. And the right quick in the pitch, Michael will wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's another foul ball, still 2-2. And when we would take that coming off that banner, Jerry Jones comes back in the press box looking at that shit, saying, showing up the World Series banner. He gonna be looking at the World Series banner coming when it was unrevealing in front of his face, and I was like, Jerry Jones, that's what you get. I would say this in the street. There you go. That's what you get, Jerry Jones. Your team can never get back to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl trophy. So technically, we did that, and now there go our world champion right there. And then on top of that, Jerry Jones, you traded away Michael Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. So you know how stupid that is. You didn't want to do that, but your hands were tied, so you did it anyway. And now you're gonna regret this because when the Packers play your Cowboys in a regular season game, I hope they mess you up so bad. Oh, Michael Parsons knocks the ball out of Dick Parker's hand and make him look bad because you gave away one of his best weapons on the offense. You traded him away. So now I hope you live with that one, cause nothing's good in Jerry's world. But so too, Joe. So the Drake Baldwin is gonna pinch hit for Sean Murphy. I played the lottery for $1 billion. If I win, I'll get you a shirt, a t-shirt. Really glad sitting behind the race, the worst. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we had Drake Baldwin next to the Braves. Got one big fan first base, 1 out, top of 8. Here we go. I already couldn't get a pitch in the way Drake ready for it. Right I can't go to strike 1 is 0-1. That's it. 420 news. Hey, I can agree, okay, fine, thanks. Oh, okay. And right quick, got another pitch in the way Drake ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. I get you more than a shirt if you win the lottery. Like, what else we get? We get more than a shirt, then what would it be? And right quick, basically Drake Gray boy, you swing that one, it's another 5-0, still 0-2. But I'm not saying you should give me a signed autograph. I mean, I already got Jerry's jersey, but you don't give me a signed one. But if you can give me a signed autograph picture of Jalen Hurts, I'll take that one. Because then, you know. And the right quick in the pitch between Drake Gray boy, you swing at the 5-0, 0-2. I mean, you know, that would be nice, but, you know, that's a little far-fetched right there. But then again, that was if you did win the lottery, I would tell you to get Bobby Madden 26 if you do that. But then again, that's for the PC, so you can't do that. So I would tell you to give you a 2K25 when it comes on the 5th. If you do that, if you win the lottery, that would be nice right there. So then I'd be like, oh yeah. And right quick in the pitch between Drake Gray boy, right that catch goes balls 1 and 2. I'm not going to say too much for that one because I'm not going to actually go do all that, but and the right quick in the pitch between Drake Gray boy. And Jake Bowling grounds out to the second base and Bryce starts to the first base and Bryce starts in time and Jake Bowling's out. And Michael Harris the second base, the second base. Original car one, then you season ticket. Now you can't give me a car. 'Cause I don't have a license to drive, so I don't get. You get scratch the car part out. 'Cause I don't got no license, so that will not work. Now you can season tickets out. That would be cool. Yeah, if you did. Yeah, take the last one down. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Nacho Edwards Jr. Next bat for the Braves, we have one way player, second base, 2 outs, top of the 8th, here we go. Ryan Cooking in the pitch for Nacho Gray point. Ryan catching goes, strike one is 0-1. And Ryan Cooking in the pitch for Nacho Gray point. Ryan catching goes, balls 1-1. Ryan Cooking in the pitch for Nacho swinging the miss, that's strike 2 to 1-2. And Ryan Cooking in the pitch for Nacho Gray point. And Nacho Edwards Jr. as for Tommy Young, Nacho Edwards Jr. Living in the system of base zones. You can scratch at the car, you can scratch at the bar, but the Eagles season tickets, I'll take that one. If he's at season tickets, it means, oh man, gotta go to certain Eagles games to find that out. I probably would have there, and I think I season tickets. Like, when somebody got, when my fans ever ask, he'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna pick some Eagles games to go to, that would be nice. And the right cooking new pitch gonna bring Nacho the Rainbow swing the wrist, not strike three. And Nacho is out. First strikeout for right cooking 1K. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, 3 outs for the Braves. So it's for the Braves have one run, the Phillies have one run, top base again, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat, the second base, and they're turn the bat, the bottom, they're turn the bat, the bottom of the 8th. And the 3 Phillies Braves, the bat, the bottom of the 8th week. Trey Turner, Carlson, Vice over, Trey Turner's over 3. Carlson was over 2 with a walk and a run. Vice was 1 for 3. I'll get you a plane, then you can fly me to the moon games. That would be, yo, that would be something. Yeah, I'd look at the, if I did it, you then I'll have to see, like, what bowl games for the Eagles did take you to, you'd like to go to, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, and I heard you're a great teacher, dude. Yeah, and the Super Bowl, that costs a lot of money. The tickets for the Super Bowl is expensive. But only if that I would only go to the Super Bowl if the Eagles ever playing. If the Eagles are not in the Super Bowl, I ain't gonna like nah. So big change for the Braves. So Bryce Ellis done pitch tonight. Gonna pitch for the Braves. Be dealing with. And Jake Williams amazing game as the Braves catcher. Oh yeah, we forgot we had the money to go to the Super Bowl games. Yeah, because the Super Bowl the Eagles are playing. Yeah, we would bought the tickets and everything. They said the Super Bowl weekend and whatever city is gonna be in this year, it's gonna be really good. So you know. And I don't think Philadelphia ever hosted the Super Bowl. Think about it if Philadelphia would have hosted the Super Bowl, yo. That would be something. We never hosted the Super Bowl. We hosted the NBA, and we hosted the NFL draft one year, but we never hosted the Super Bowl. If we did that, that'd be cool. And then, because Philadelphia is going to be hosting the MLB All-Star Weekend, plus the 2026 MLB draft as well. So, you know, the draft and the All-Star Week is going to be all in Philadelphia next year anyway. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner at the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. Then we got a pitch coming for Trey. Ready for running catch go. The strike one is 0-1. Now Naomi may not know too much about football and stuff, so we kind of have to explain that to her because she wouldn't even know what it is because she wouldn't know. Because my girlfriend Naomi's is not a football fan, so I wouldn't take her that, but you know she's not a football fan, so and then we got another pitch coming for Trey Grayburn. He's swinging that with the 5 was 0-2. And then we're gonna pitch you Drake away forward. You swing it out another 5-0 still 0-2. And then we're gonna pitch you Drake away forward. You swing it out one, there's another 5-0 still 0-2. Yeah, and then we don't know too much about it. Hey, let's spell her name right though. Well, actually, no, you didn't spell Naomi's name right. It's Naomi. You kind of spelled her name wrong, Elvis. You gotta switch the O around and take that first I out. So yeah, it's Naomi. You take the first I out. There's only one I in her name, so yeah. And then we're gonna pitch gonna be Trey Grayboard. And Trey turned the grounds out solely to the catcher. And then Drake going doing the first inning battle same time, and Trey turns out. Trey turning 0 for 4. I was saying you spelled my girlfriend Naomi's name wrong. It's Naomi. That's what I was trying to say to you. Because where you at, it's hard to hear me. That's why. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies got your 2025 National All-Star MVP Kyle Sword. MVP. No Philly fans on base. Without top of the 8. Here we go. Then we got a pitch in the place when we get ready for running catching those balls 1-0. Then we gonna pitch pitch when we get ready for a swing in the mids, and that strike one is a 1-1. And then we gonna pitch pitch when we get ready for it. And Kyle Sword asks for a timeout, yo, and Kyle Sword, you're having the bat box sets on base zones. Yeah, there you go. That's how you spell her name. Yep. Yeah. And then we got another pitch gonna be swung with the rainbow, swinging the mids, and that's strike two, the 1-2. Yeah, Castle was at 49 home runs, right? Yeah, Castle get the 50. And then we got another pitch gonna be swinging the rainbow. You swing it out with the 5-0s and 1-2. Swinging the 5-0s and 1-2. Yeah, we spell now you spell my girlfriend's name right. Because you know the way you spell it for it is not two eyes in there. That's why. And then we gonna pitch gonna be swung the rainbow. Riders catches goes the ball two, the 2-2. And then we gonna pitch gonna be swung the rainbow. Riders catches goes the ball 3, it's a 3-2. That's a full count. Keith and her friends are here. I'm getting lucky later. Why you gonna leave that, Elvis? You gonna leave that because your girl should live with her friends. Let her keep you being her friends. You wanna get all like, you swinging that when it goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Castro raised the first race for the Bills. And Castro, you up for 3? And Castro singles on a line drive to the center field, and Michael Harris the second. And coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we got your 2,000 feet right circle next to bat with the Phillies. We got 1 feet at first base. 1 out, about 8. Here we go. Harbor Nation. And then we got a pitch gonna be right going for it. Swinging at the 5-0-1. And then we're gonna pitch gonna be right going for it. Swinging the mids, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And then we're gonna pitch gonna be right going for it. Riders catch goes balls 1-2. No Keisha's foot. I thought Keisha football by tackling her own with the crib. And then the first, oh my God, really? That what you did that? And then we gonna basically right great board. Right. His catch goes the ball two with the 2-2. And that was, I can't believe you did that to your own girlfriend, man. And then we gonna piss gonna play Vice Green Boy. This week that one goes right to the grass, that's a single, and Vice Over makes the first base for the Bills. And Vice Over got a hit, Vice Over got a hit, he's 2-4, yo. And Vice Over singles on the ground ball to the center field, and Michael Hill second. And for Castleman makes the third base, so the Phillies have Vice Over on first base, and Castleman on third base. Praise at the corners now. Allen Bolt get Swimmer home, so we can score that second run. And then the race is going to run with it. Okay, so we have Vice nigga coming to the mound to talk to Dylan Lee. He's thinking about the game. Pitching change for the Braves. Elvis, you ain't going nowhere, Elvis. Just because your girlfriend her friend show doesn't mean you gotta run off, Elvis. You want to stay here with us tonight, Elvis. I know, Elvis, you want to spend a lot of money to get drunk as hell, but if you could, that'd be funny for you, man. That'd be funny if you did, though. I said 3-1, we'll see. No, you said Elvis, you said if you get to 80 likes, you'll be staking down on Frankfurt Avenue. That's what you said. So you remember, I didn't forget that one you said. I didn't forget about that one you said too. So. I'll tell you for Thursday or the Super. Inviting everyone to Eagles and Cowboys Thursday night. You calling the game? Yeah, the game's already scheduled right then home. When the game goes live at 8:20 on next Thursday, I'll be covering the game. Yeah, I already got the stream already scheduled, everything, and I already got the thumbnail for the game, everything set up. So pitching change for the Braves. So Dinley's the pitcher tonight, coming to pitch for the Braves. Pierce Johnson coming next to bat the Phillies. You got Allen Bolt next to bat the Phillies. You got Finney Rivers on first base and third base. Going out, about the 8, here we go. Pierce Johnson got a pitch connect for Allen. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catching those balls, 1-0. And Pierce Johnson got a pitch connect for Allen. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catching on the strike one is a 1-1. No, I cannot miss coming the first game of the regular season for the Eagles, man. Can't miss that. And Pierce Johnson got a pitch connect for you. Allen, get ready for it. And Alabama was out on the sacrifice fly to the right field and running quickly. Alabama was out, Alabama over 3. But the Phillies scored another run, so scored the Braves had 1 run, the Phillies had 2 runs, and the Phillies get the second run scored in the bottom 8 thanks to Kyle's moving. Now it's 2-1 Phillies. The Phillies took the lead. Took the lead on it. Took the lead on the Braves. Hey. Took the lead on it. Hey. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Ronnie Morris against the bat of the Phillies. We have one P player on the second base. 2 hours, about 8, here we go. Pierce Johnson got the pitch, getting Ronnie Morris, you ready for it? And swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Brandon Marshall makes the first base for the Bills. Yeah, Brandon Marshall got another hit. Brandon Marshall 2 for 3 on. And Brandon Marshall was on the short line drive to the center field, and Michael Hill second. Vice Harper in second base. So the Phillies have Brandon Marshall on first base, and Vice Harper on second base. Coming up next about the Phillies, you got Nick Castellanos. Next about the Phillies, you got Phillies on first base, second base. 2 outs, about 8. Here we go. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. And Peter Johnson got a pitch between Castellanos. Ronnie Castellanos goes 1-0. Peter Johnson got a pitch between Castellanos. Ronnie Castellanos goes 2-0. And Peter Johnson got another pitch between Castellanos. Going for it. Swing and a miss. Not strike one is a 2-1. And Peter Johnson got another pitch between Castellanos. Going for it. Ronnie Castellanos ball 3 is a 3-1. And Peter Johnson got no pitch between Castellanos. Going for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 was a 3-2. That's a full count. Alright, Keisha. And that's why the score was down. We took the lead, so. And here's Johnson got no pitch between Castellanos. Going for it. He's swinging that, but that's a foul ball. It's a 3-2. And Peter Johnson got no pitch between Castellanos. Going for it. And that is ball 4. And Nick Castellanos is walking reverse the first base for the Bills. This is Nick Castellanos' first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Nick Castellanos on first base, Brandon Marshall on second base, and Bryce Harper on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. Next cover, you better grandstand this shit out of here. We take this day we. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kevin next to bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 2 hours, about 8. Here we go. Peter Johnson got a pitch for you, Max. Greenboard. Ronnie Castellanos rolls 1-0. This is Max Kevin's moment right here, ladies and gentlemen. When Max Kevin hit the ball into the grass to make it singles, so scoring Bryce Harper to make it 3-1, or when Max Kevin grand slam it out of here and score everybody plus himself. And Peter Johnson got another pitch connected for Max Greenboard, swinging the mids, and that strike 1 is a 1-1. And Bryce Johnson got another pitch for Max Greenboard. Ronnie Castellanos ball 2 is a 2-1. And Peter Johnson got another pitch for Max Greenboard. Ronnie Castellanos ball 3 is a 3-1. And okay, that's it. And Peter Johnson got another pitch connected for Max Greenboard. And Max Kevin pops out to the third baseman, not John Woods Jr. And Max Kevin was down. Max Kevin, you 0 for 4 with your first strikeout. Max Kevin, you 0 for 4 with your first strikeout. And you straight Nick Castellanos, Brandon Marshall, and Bryce Harper on base. And that's the odds of the Phillies. So it's going to the Braves have 1 run, the Phillies have 2 runs. That's in the eighth, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. Is the Braves turn the man. Let's see the Braves leave the tournament at the top of the ninth. And the three Braves players lead the bat top of the ninth will be Val Willinger, Jerickson, Hobert, and Matt Olson. And what's that? guys. We got one more inning left. The Phillies might win this game soon. Where the score is looking right now. Oh yeah, alright, here comes 50 change for the Phillies. So come to Mr. Baby. Johan Duran. Coming to page. For the Phillies. Number 59. Johan Duran. So coming to bat for the Braves. We had Renner from the bat for the Braves. So wait for the Braves. 0 top of the 9. Here we go. Duran got a pitch connect for you. Renner, you wait for it. Running catch goes. Balls 1-0. Lights out. The Dracula's out tonight, yo. And you're gonna pitch connect for you, Brennan. And Bentley Roger grounds out to the second baseman. Right started due to the first baseman. Right stop in time. And Bentley Roger is out. We need 2 more outs, y'all. 2 more outs. We got ball game. And so RB so anxious for second time. That means RB went to the game and. We take it over, he went to the Phillies game again, so now he's saying that for the second time. Big Take Lobby can't wait to do the ADC Philly, post-game show about the Eagles games. Starting next Thursday, I know he's going to ready to do that. And the Eagles, all those games, all the post-game shows, stuff on his ADC Philly channel. And then he got Then Philly Take Lobby gonna have to wait till October to start doing all the Sixers live playoff plays and then all that stuff. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Jurgensen from Braves. Next, the bat for the Braves. No Braves plays on base. 1 out, top of the 9. Here we go. Gerard gonna pitch connect for Jurgensen. Running catch goes. Strike 1 zone 1. Gerard gonna pitch for Jurgensen. Running catch goes. Balls 1-1. And Gerard gonna pitch for Jurgensen. Running catch goes. Ball 2 and 2-1. And Gerard gonna pitch connect for you. Jurgensen ready for 1. Running catches go. That's strike 2. It's a 2-2. And you're gonna basically rule you. You can sing away, but swinging the base, and that's strike 3. And Dixon from fans out. First strikeout by Johan Duran, 1K. Second strikeout, yo. 1 more out. We got ball game, yo. 1 more out. 1 more out. And we got this game in the bag. And we have to 2-0 in this series. And Braves be down 1-2. Oh, this is looking like a bad day for the Braves because they can't beat the Phillies. 1 out, yo. We hold the Braves to 1-1. All the Braves had to do was get their second run. There you go. In the boundary, that was like, come on. Went through 7 innings with the game tied at 1 apiece. And in the boundary, we got a second run just to make it, just to take the lead right there. Oh my God, we got an on-field delay, yo. Dang, get it right there, on-field delay. There's gotta be something on the field. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves. We have Maddle sitting next to the bat for the Braves. The Braves has on base. 2 outs, about the top of the 9th. Here we go. You're all gonna pitch, gonna bring back. Great for it. Runner catch goes, balls 1-0. Right now, catch and go. The strike one is a 1-1. And Gerard gonna pitch me back. Wait for it. He swinging that was a 5 balls, a 1-2. Okay. Yeah, you didn't say that was. And Gerard gonna pitch gonna for you back. Wait for it. Right now, catch and go is a ball 2 is a 2-2. And Gerard gonna pitch gonna for you back. Wait for it. Swing and miss, not strike 3. And Matt Wilson is out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 2-1. Phillies win. So the Phillies will advance on to 78-57 on the season. The Braves will drop down to 61-74 on the season. And yeah, and the Phillies take game number 2 at home from the Phillies fans and make the Braves look bad. And now the Phillies are 2-0 in this series, and the Braves are down 0-2 in this series. And yeah. Yeah, the Phillies did won game 1 yesterday, and they won game 2 tonight. All the Phillies got to do is win game 3 and 4, starting to win game 3 tomorrow, and win game 4 tomorrow on Sunday. Let's sweep out the Braves and be like, mm-hmm. So your winning pitcher of tonight's game is Ryan Cochran. So Ryan Cochran is the 74 in the season, so you know how that goes. So Ryan Cook advanced to 74 in the season, and he went 2.98 ERA. And Johan Duran got another save. That's good for him. Ray Charles didn't get the win because the way he pitched bad. But yeah. And let's sing the song, y'all. And here we go. And when we're singing, get your head in the clouds. There's a lot to be learned. Get your head in the clouds. There's a lot to be learned. So look around. Once there was a silly thought he moved a rubber tree blade. Anyone knows it can't move a rubber tree blade, but he has high hopes. He is high hopes. He is high above, high in the sky. So when you start the pillow, instead of letting go, just remember that it, whoo, once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. Point. Let's go hunt the hunt for Red October. And shout out to Star Diamond Color Street. Shout out to Red Green Color Street. Shout out to LSPI Color Street. And everyone else Color Street. And yeah, the guys I will be seeing the Phillies versus Atlanta Braves for game number 3 of the 4-game series. I think tomorrow night at 6:05 p.m. by YouTube channel, guys. And let's see if the Phillies can try to take game number 3 at home in South Philly against the Braves that are visiting here, and see if we can try to shut down the Braves in that game and try to make them look bad. So yeah, so we'll make them look bad. So let's see if we can do that, y'all. Cause tonight the Phillies were unapologetic. We were unapologetic and make the Braves look bad. Unapologetic. We be unapologetic tonight. So yeah, so we're unapologetic tonight, yo. Yeah, we're unapologetic tonight. So that just tell you a whole lot of things right now. Alright, so the game tomorrow is supposed to be Christopher Sanchez versus Chris Sales. So I think that's right. So, if I'm right on that one. Yeah, it's supposed to be Christopher Sanchez versus Chris Sales. And Christopher Sanchez is 11-5 of the season with 173 strikeouts and a 2.6 ERA and a 1.13 whip. And, Christopher Sanchez is going to be Chris Sales, The Chris Sales himself, how that goes. And Chris Sale is 5-4 in the season with 114 strikeouts and a 2.50 ERA and a 1.16 win. So the Phillies would have to help Chris Sale to get his 12th win tomorrow night and see how that goes. And we got to shut down Chris Sales and make sure that we don't make sure he don't try to overpitch us and shit. So, how that goes and stuff like that. And things like that. So, and now it's time for, guys. Now it's time for after the live play-by-play conversation, y'all. After the live play-by-play chit chat section. Time for after the live play-by-play. I don't know, post game chit chat session, y'all. We can talk about anything, y'all. So yeah, and there's that after that the game session right there. So now that we have Elvis in the chat, y'all. So Elvis, Elvis, we didn't play the game with you because you were out today, so we didn't get to do the eating game with you. But the next time you're home, we're gonna play the eating game with you because because we didn't do that, we didn't get a chance to do that. So that's okay with that one. And the lady said, my daughter gave me the name. Your name. We are great and good to see you all again. Yeah, so we have the chit chat session afterwards, y'all. You know how it goes. You know how we do down here. We have that kind of conversation. Yeah, so yeah, we try to have one of those, y'all. By the way, guys, I'm watching Stacks Montana, watching his NBA 2K26 let's play that he's doing. Yeah, cause he made Cameron Baker, and I watched the first episode when he created his video. Then I watched the first video where he was in high school, and then this is the second video, then this is the third video where this is the third video that he made where he said, I bought a new house, so yeah, so this is the third video. His girlfriend has a YouTube channel as well, Miss T, yeah. She has one too. And she did the early access where she created her build and everything, so we're gonna check hers out and see what her review is after this one because this is a good one, y'all. Yeah, nothing too much, just checking in on y'all. Thanks, we all family around here, y'all, so. Yeah, we're all family around here, so your daughter makes fairy videos, that's what's up. Well, you said, okay, the Eagles are going to win the first game for sure. I think they play the Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys, yeah, we do play. And then, no A-Lights and no, speaking tonight, we don't play here in Philadelphia. And then we're going to beat Dallas. They stole something for real. What do you mean, Elvis? You don't play here in Philadelphia? What do you mean? Yeah, the Phillies did play here in Philadelphia. Yeah, we did play in Philadelphia today. Yes, it's gonna be a big game. I know the season's gonna be. It's gonna be a big game Thursday night though. South Philly's gonna be rocking. Lake Financial Fair is gonna be booming. Everybody's gonna be at the game. It's gonna be magical though. Oh yeah, let me tell you who the captains are for this year, guys. Let me tell you who your 2025 Philadelphia Eagles captains are this year. You know what captains are. Jalen Hurts, you know what captain. Jalen Hurts is the captain again. And that is always original captain. Then you got Lane Johnson is another captain, original one. Then you got Reed Blankenship is another captain. So that's a good thing right there. You got Reed Blankenship as a captain there. You got let's see who else is a captain. Then we have AJ Brown's another captain for the Eagles team, and then you got that one, and also you also got let me tell you who the other ones are. Hold on, y'all. Let me look this up because I want to tell you the captain's names in order so I can get them right soon. All right, so your captains are Jalen Hurts, Lane Johnson, Reed Blankenship is another captain. Second vice the captain for the first time in the Eagles. AJ Brown's another captain who's originally is a captain. And your first time captains your two first time captains are Jordan Malata and Zach Vaughn. So these are like Malata and Vaughn are the first time captains. So that's your 2025 Philadelphia captains right there. So yeah, one thing I hate worse than my ex-wife is Darren's. I'm just letting you know that one. Where the heck is it? Mm. I don't want to say this, guys. But happy birthday to the Eagles player Will Shepley. It's Will Shepley's birthday today, y'all. I'm the Eagles player, so another captain is me. Now you don't count as one Elvis. You don't play football, so. I'm who? I guess gotta make it very coming system. I heard you enjoyed Dallas. Yeah, I enjoyed Dallas getting close. That's what you win is certain. Yeah, this is the Philly City Connector and the City Connect head. You said that the Mets win. Let's check that out. Let's check to see if the Mets win the game. Win the game. Let's check that out for you, Everson. You want to know they won to win? Right. Let me tell you this right now, Elvis. It's a 7 inning right now, and the Mets are winning. The Mets are beating out the Marlins 13-4. The Mets had 13 runs right now. In the top of the seven, they got 13 runs right now. And the Mets only and then the Marlins only got 4. Oh boy. The Mets win this game, yo. I ain't got no words for that. I ain't got nothing to say right now. And the Mets got 13 hits in this game. No, they got 12 hits in this game. The Mets had 12 hits in the games. They got 13 runs altogether, but then total they got, literally. Yeah, we're gonna sweep the Braves anyway. Well, I don't know about that. We gotta win the game 3 tomorrow and then game 4 on Sunday, and then we'll see. You never like the Braves either. Yeah, the great team. I know, right? So you like Penn State or who's in college? I don't really watch college football like that. The family, we don't watch college football like that. So, but if I had to pick one that I like, I would go with. I know I was gonna say Temple Owls and stuff, because I do have the Temple Owls hat. So everybody likes Penn State because everybody know that they're good football organizations and. Yeah, play by light show. This is good. I'm playing really so 25. See, Jordan Ray is hitting good, man. Well, even if it's a two-way player, he can pitch and hit. He's really good, though. And that's saying a lot right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this thing right here, guys. So I gotta go, guys. Tomorrow's the weekend. Start the 3 game weekend, and I'll wait till Monday off Monday for work. So I'm excited. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow night stream of Phillies and Braves game 3. See y'all tomorrow night at 6:05 p.m. And like we always say, let's go Phillies. Yeah.